the channel, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Bo Biddle, folks. That is not Bo Biddle. That is the Off-Road Center, folks. We're down here at the Waltrip Off-Road Center, and these guys have got plenty of really nice trucks and SUVs. They got, from when talking with the guy inside, he's got 8 more trucks on the way. Should be here by the weekend. Well, they got this, and this is a pretty unique truck, if you ask me. It's a 2022 Silverado Z71, which, you know, Z71 is the off-road package, but it is also an RST, folks. Z71 RST 2022. Now I'm just going to be honest with you. This thing's running right now. You can like barely hear it. It's got the 5.3 liter V8. Love the daytime running lights. Really makes this look kind of menacing. The blacked out grille, man, like all the way around, this thing just, it's got that look, if you ask me. Really nice wheels, running boards, tinted windows already. Well, let's do what we normally do, folks, and we're going to start in the rear of the vehicle again with our fancy RST badge, chromed out exhaust there, push button, my bobber. Now I'm pretty sure you can do that inside the cab as well with the button. I know it doesn't raise itself back up, but I'm gonna check the key here, and yeah, it does. It will work on the key. So let's close that back up. First of all, that was hilariously light. All right, here's our key. We can get the focus twice. Boom. Amazing. Folks, if you didn't know, if you're new to our channel, I generally don't and aren't given any information on any of these vehicles. I have a very short periods of time, so I don't really know until I am actually filming what I am, up against. I love that this comes down with the key. It's kind of interesting that this is textured, you can see, but there is no bed liner inside here. A couple scratches in there, clearly was used at some point as a work vehicle, but nothing is definitely not ruined or anything. I do like it's got plugs right here, real plugs, tons and tons of tie downs, kind of all the way around. You'll see these black hooks, a little zoomy zoom on it. See those hooks? They're pretty much everywhere, all the way up front. There's a couple. So yeah, bunch of hooks. I'm getting myself back to zero here. Bunch of stuff for the tie down. Really, it's pretty spacious. I mean, it's just a normal size bed, but a little zoom out, you can kind of see this is textured and different than that. Again, that is hilariously light upon putting it up. This also has, you see the double two, or this says ×2. That is for the auto start. It's already running, so I'm not going to go through that functionality. I had to get the AC going in there. It's sitting out in this beautiful day here in Nashville, Tennessee, so it was a little warm in there. Just notice this pinstripe running all the way, or dual pinstripe, white and gray, I guess, running all the way down. Pretty interesting. I'm not really been a pinstripe guy, but I digress. I like the step for you to put your foot into. This thing should have been around for 40 years, and they just started putting them in, in the last 5 or 6. Kind of annoying, honestly, but I'm glad they're finally doing it again with the pinstripe running down the vehicle. We're gonna open up the back door here, get us a little zoom out. Really nice trim going on in here, as you'll see inside. This is really nice and spongy. Really nice place to put your arm. Plenty of storage down there. As you make your way in, got really nice faux or real leather, depending on how you look at things. Nice cross stitching. There is no, oh, you're just gonna make noise at me because you're started and keys not in there. There is no middle bobber armrest. Very surprising. Here's your scale, Nashville Cars and Coffee bag. That seat's all the way back for me, so that clearly gives you a bunch of room in the back. Well, while I'm in here, I'll just climb in, show you. There are plugs and AC in the back here. The hard rubber floor mats throughout, which everybody loves. Really kind of subtly clean interior. I do like it. I think what the vehicle did there was it turned itself off because it's low on fuel and won't idle. for a crazy amount of time. But let's get ourselves kind of viewing what's going on up here. Really nice dash that they have for, I think this came out in 2022. Big screen right there. Really kind of nice faux wood finish. I love that they kept all the buttons instead of going to all the buttons being on there. Still plenty of buttons, as you can see. I'm gonna hop up front here in a second, get this sucker started back up so we can see a couple more of the things. But really surprisingly roomy cabin. I mean, it is a big truck, but there is a ton of room inside here. Huge armrest, plenty of storage, whether it's for cups or for all of the doodads, coins, whatever it is that you want. This vehicle is for sale. Do not believe that sign. Not a crazy deep area there, but it's not, honestly, it's how much more storage do you got? I mean, you got a bunch of stuff, storage over there. You've got even more storage over there. You've got your glove box, you got your dash. There's a spot right, as you can see that spot, there's plenty of room there. So yeah, it's pretty legit amount of space. Again, if you're buying a big truck, it is kind of what you want or what you're expecting. To kind of get ourselves zoomed back out. Really good look. Love the look of this truck. I don't know that I like that it just shuts itself off. I mean, it was running for a reason. But what are you gonna do? So we're gonna climb, pardon me, we're gonna climb back in here, get our zoom out on, get our start up again, and you can see not only is that a screen, but this is a screen as well. So high functionality if you want. There's a bunch of different things that you can kind of put inside of here. I'm not the screen specialist, so I'm not going to be going through all the functionality, but it is all here. And you can kind of see your four-wheel drive, and see if I can squeak around. It does have lighting available all through the back of the cabin as well, and the back of the truck. It's got this nice tow mode as well, which helps you back things up easily. I mean, overall, this thing is pretty full of tech. You know, it's got all kinds of cameras there in the back for you to kind of check out, which is nice. See the maps. Looks like a Google product, which, you know, I think at this point we can all trust Google Maps a little bit more than the rest of them. This does have, I believe it's the wireless CarPlay. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but this thing has had most every box checked as far as the tech goes, including the the heads-up display here, which you can't really see. This thing is awesome. Honestly, I wouldn't say I'm a Chevy guy. I do drive a Chevy truck, but I'm not beholden to them. But this is really nice and really clean, as you can see, all the way kind of across the dash. It's really pretty fantastic looking truck, if you ask me. So folks, that's about all I got for you today. I'm gonna get myself back in a position where you can see the truck here. It's about all I have for you today. Now again, this is a vehicle that has been let us borrowed basically by Waltrip Off-Road Center down here. Right here is on Interstate 65. This is Highway 96 right here. Come down and see these guys. If you see a truck out here and you want to add mods to it and you want it to all be a part of your car payment, that's what these guys are here to do. They've got used trucks, they've got new trucks. And if you want to come in and say, hey, this truck is awesome, but for my dollar, I want bigger and better wheels, I want a lift kit, I want to put a bed liner in, I want to untint the windows, these guys are prepared to let and help you modify their vehicles or these vehicles to the best of your ability and keep it under your one car payment. You know, these wheels, tires, all these things are really expensive, so it's nice to be able to throw it on to a car payment instead of buying the truck and then having to come up with another 10 or 15 grand in mods. These guys are here to help you get that done in an easily efficient manner and keep you guys having, you know, basically a payment every month instead of having to come out that big dollar to modify your truck. So again, their information's on the bottom of the screen. Hit these guys up if you're interested in this truck or one like it. For my man Bo Biddle, who, nope, that is still the Off-Road Center. My name is Ben Barber. We will see you guys in the next video.